The Rayagada mines in Bastar district of Madhya Pradesh are rich in iron ore. To transport this valuable iron ore to the Visakhapatnam port in Andhra Pradesh for the Vizag steel plant and to export it to Japan, a railway line was constructed some years ago between Kirandul near Bailadila mines and Kotavalsa, a station on the Visakhapatnam-Vizianagaram section on the east coast main line of the Southeastern Railway. This line is popularly known as the KK line. But with the years and the growing needs of India, it was decided to construct a railway link between Koraput in Odisha, a station on the KK line, and Rayagada on the Raipur-Vizianagaram line. Mr. Mehra, as Director Operations of the Visakhapatnam steel plant, would you say there was a real need for this enormous Koraput-Rayagada project?
The requirement of Vizag would exceed 5 million ton and is estimated to go to a level of about 7 million ton. With the committed export of around 5 million tons, 7 million tons in the years ahead, the present KK line would not be able to meet the total traffic requirements. There is a growing steel industry in the country. All the incoming steel industry is dependent largely on the ore from Bailadila to consider alternative routes. KR line is therefore a right step in this direction, which would help industry to get its ore requirements from the KR line, from Bailadila deposits.
It has been a Herculean task for the Southeastern Railway at an estimated cost of over 300 crore rupees. The Eastern Ghats, with their sharp gradients and heavy rainfall, have not provided an easy construction site to tackle. But in this underdeveloped area, inhabited mostly by tribals, the construction work has already made a difference, giving employment to many people. The rail link, when completed, will open up new vistas of communication and development. Mr. Rajamani.
Koraput Rayagada New Line project is an engineering marvel in the history of the Indian Railways. The very fact that the alignment passes through the undulating terrain of the Eastern Ghats, which has a lot of geologically unstable formations, and we have to find the solutions on a case by case depending on the various site conditions. The magnitude of the work can be understood from the following statistics. The amount of earthwork involved is about 24.5 million cubic meter in the construction of embankment and cuttings. Then it involves pouring of about 3 lakh cubic meter of concrete in all the bridges. As I mentioned earlier, the terrain, undulating terrain, has posed many problems in transporting the machinery and the material required for the construction. In fact, the machinery, earth moving machinery, has to go on consulting the service road and keep on moving and go to various sites which are otherwise inaccessible. And the service roads are even as steep as 1 in 6, causing the carrying capacity of the trucks is almost halved because of that. And the roads become very difficult during the rainy season, requiring very frequent maintenance, and this has caused the maximum problem for us to carry all the materials required for the various projects.
This terrain is most difficult in this project, but railway engineers are capable of handling any type of stress. But in addition to this, here main problem is the malaria and other health hazards. This is affecting the labor availability in the area. Therefore, we are going for the mechanical handling of the work.
Mainly concrete sleepers have been used, except on curves where rolled steel sleepers are being provided. To meet the demand, there is a factory at Rayagada which makes them. They are brought prefabricated to the site. However, the most spectacular aspect of the construction has been the tunneling. The total length of the tunneling is 12 kilometers. There were many complex problems that arose here, but they were overcome by the skill of the engineers. Was this tunneling done in the conventional way, Mr. Ganguly?
Following more than 900 meters over a distance of over 100 kilometers in this highly metamorphosed Eastern Ghats, gave rise to major tunneling problems and hazards which had to be solved by non-textbook methods involving a lot of skill, courage, improvisations and ingenuity in the field.
As the KR line passes through undulating land, there's a need for a large number of girders for the bridges. The prefabricated girders are brought from a factory at Rayagada to the site. Has this project benefited the tribals in any way?
I am a structural engineer and staying in Rauli camp. I am executing this challenging job. Apart from my job, I have come in close contact with the tribals, who earlier were plain laborers. Now they have become very skilled.
It has been a hard life and a lonely one for most workers, but they know that it will all be worthwhile. Work is most important for me. This has been the tradition in my family. This sense of commitment is seen among all the workers. I was just an electrician. Now I've been promoted to a motor trolleyman. My family and I are comfortable. What are the salient features of the bridges, Mr. Deeman?
KR project is having 447 number of bridges, out of which 82 are major bridges and 365 are minor bridges. This is bridge number 166, having 5 spans of 45.7 meters through girders, weighing around 600 metric tons. The launching of these girders were done with the help of launching nose after assembling them on the Koraput approach. Many of the bridges in KR project are located on 5-degree curves